Hi students, this is Rajesh Jemlani. You are watching my YouTube channel Easy Chem by Sir Rajesh Jemlani. So dear students, today we will do some practice how to find number of isomers of alkanes in 10 seconds or within 10 seconds. So it's a frequent question coming in the interstate exam that how many chain isomers of pentane, hexane, heptane we do memorize, but still in the tense situation of entry test in order to confirm whether our answer is right or wrong, because you know that a correct answer contains 4 marks and incorrect answer reduces your marks by 25%. It means that you lose there 1 mark. So in order to make it confirm that whether you have chosen the correct option or not, we will go for this amazing trick. So here we listen both long cut method and shortcut method. First of all, from the already known information, methane, ethane, propane do not show chain isomerism. They are represented by only single structural formula. They do not have more than one structural formula, so they have only one isomer. Butane has 2 isomers. Pentane has 3 isomers. Hexane has 5 isomers. We notice that as the number of carbon atoms increases, the number of isomers also increases. So how we count the number of isomers? For this purpose we have to write a skeletal formula of the compound. Say if we have as we know that methane, ethane, propane are not do not show isomerism, hence we start from butane. So we write a skeletal or a strict formula for this purpose. For every carbon we give a dot, 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot, 4 dot. So here the structure of butane will be this one. Now here there are 4 carbon atoms, 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon and 4 carbon, and all bonds are single bonds, so it is a butane. So how we count the number of isomers? Now reduce 1 carbon from this chain, it became 3, and how many carbons? 3. 1, 2, 3. The carbon that we have subtracted from this butane, this is the butane. So this carbon we subtracted from this carbon, now it became a side chain. So this butane is represented by 2 structures. One is N-butane, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3, and other is isobutane, CH3 with 1 branch. So these are the 2 isomers of butane. For the same reason, if we have pentane, we write 5 dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 carbon atoms. We have to replace 1 carbon, this one. So we write 4 carbons, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here there are 5 carbons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here there are 4 carbons, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the carbon that we have replaced, we may attach either at this position or this position. We are going to attach at this position. Now if we put this carbon at this position, the structure will be same. So how many carbon atoms in a main chain? 4 and 1 in a side chain. Now reduce another carbon. So the number of carbon becomes 3, and this is the carbon that we have subtracted. Now in the main compound there are 3 carbons, 1, 2, 3. So these are the terminal carbons, so branch cannot be attached to this carbon. So the carbon atoms, the 2 carbon atoms, one is this one and other is this one, that we have replaced, are now became attached to this carbon like this one. So this is your N-pentane. This is isopentane, and this one is a neopentane. So in this way you draw different isomers of the alkanes. So when the number becomes 35, it is too much time taking. You can't draw. In integrals we don't have enough time to use this tactic. This is a long cut method, so we will go for the shortcut method. So there you are a student of medical, you can easily memorize these 10 values, but for the confirmation, when we are talking about methane, propane, and methane, ethane and propane, there are no isomers, there is no issue. If we are talking about decane, if your memory is strong, you know 75, no problem. But in between, if the question comes from this side, heptane, octane, nonane, you may be confused or you may be puzzled that what should be the correct option if the all options are given in the question. So what should be the correct answer? There becomes a problem. So to solve this problem, to confirm your answer, here we have some tricky formulas to do that. So let's see what are those formulas. There are 3 formulas to memorize all these within 10 seconds, or to confirm your answer within 10 seconds. Up to 7 carbon atoms. If our compound has up to 7 carbon atoms, from 4 to 7, yani 4 to 7 carbon atoms, the formula is 2n-4 plus 1. In this formula, 2n-4 plus 1. Now n is number of carbon atoms. N is number of carbon atoms. N is number of carbon atoms. So starting from methane, we know in this, put value of carbon atoms in this 2, 1 minus 4 plus 1 is equal to 2 minus 3 plus 1. We know that this minus power indicates that this value is less than 0. We know from the exponential numbers that the numbers having value less than 1 have the negative exponential, and if the number is 1 or greater than 10, it will have some positive non-zero value of exponent. So this minus value implies that its value is less than 1. So when the value of less than 1 is added to 1, it becomes almost 1. So we neglect this value, and the number of isomers will be 1. If we have ethane, again 2 minus 4 plus 1. So what would happen? 2 minus 2 plus 1. Again the exponent is negative, so we omit this, and the number of isomers will be 1. Similarly, if we have propane, so for propane we write 2, 3 minus 4 plus 1. Again power is minus 1 plus 1, so this is omitted, the number of isomers will be 1. For butane, the formula will be 2, 4 minus 4 plus 1 is equal to 2 power 0 plus 1. Mathematically we know that if power is 0, the base will be equal to 1. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So butane has how many isomers? 2 isomers. So from this formula, using this trick, we can solve the number of isomers within 10 seconds. So for pentane, the formula will be 5 minus 4 plus 1. So again, I am going to explain that this 5 is the number of carbon atoms. So if the number of carbon atoms are 5 minus 4, it becomes 2 power 1 plus 1. 1 power means same as the base, so 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. So the total number of isomers will be 3. For the same reason, if we have hexane, 2, 6 minus 4 plus 1 is equal to 2 power 2 plus 1. 2 power 2 means 2 into 2 plus 1. 2 into 2, 4, 4 plus 1, 5. So number of isomers of hexane will be 5. For the same reason, if we have heptane, 2, 7 minus 4 plus 1 is equal to, it became 2 power 3 plus 1. 2 power 3 means 2 into 2 into 2 plus 1. So 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 plus 1, 9. So the possible isomers will be 9. So it is also there. So up to 7 carbon atoms, this formula works, that 2 power n minus 4 plus 1. For 8 carbon atoms, for octane, this formula is slightly modified as 2n minus 4 plus 2. So instead of writing plus 1, we have to write plus 2 from octane. So for octane, how will you find the number of isomers? So we have made slight modification in the formula. So octane is equal to octane to n minus 4 plus 2 is equal to 8 minus 4 plus 2. Now 8 minus 4 means this becomes equal to 2 power 4 plus 2. 2 power 4 means 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 plus 2. Now 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16, 2 to the 8 minus 4, 4, 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16, 16 plus 2, 18. So the number of isomers of octane becomes 18. For the same reason, nonane. For nonane, there is a slight variation in the formula. The formula becomes 2n minus 4 plus 3. So for nonane, we have to use this formula, and this formula shows 9 minus 4 plus 3. It means 2 power 5 plus 3. It will be equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 plus 3. Now 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16, 16 to the 32, 32 plus 3 is equal to 35. So the number of isomers will be 35. For decane, it's simple that first has one isomer, the last has 75, so there is no issue. But the formula of decane is slightly different from the all others. So the formula for calculating the isomers of decane is 2n minus 1, same formula as we did before, n minus 4 plus 1 plus the number of carbon atoms 10. Or if you don't go for this formula, add the all number of these isomers. 1 for methane, 1 for ethane, 1 for propane, 2 for butane, 3 for pentane, 9 for hexane, 18, 35 for nonane. The sum of all these will be 75. So in this way, within 10 seconds, we can confirm our answer by using this trick, by using these formulas. We can find the exact number of isomers of alkanes, and we can remove our doubt or confusion in the entrance exam and and enhance our score. Thank you very much. Keep watching my